If you think this view is breathtaking, wait until you see it through a pair of these. Maven B3s, the most stylish, high-performance, pocketable binoculars you can find. And we're going to take a closer look through them in this video. Let me start with a quick unboxing, and then let's just see the contents of the box. These are Maven B3s, and these are relatively compact and lightweight binoculars at just under 5 inches long and 4 inches wide. They do also come in a 6 power and a 10 power version, but these are just beautiful binoculars. Like all of Maven's optics, they're just so stylishly designed, and in terms of build quality, just excellent. These are made in Japan with ED glass, so you know the performance, engineering, and construction are going to be top notch, and we're going to take a look through it optically next. But this has some key features here. This is the 8 power with a 30mm objective lens, and these do have retained front lens covers. The bodies are armored with this dark gray rubberized coating for a good grip on here. The checkering on your other control surfaces are just excellently milled here. It really feels great. It reminds me of fine vintage photo lenses in terms of the construction and build quality on these. And these color accents are really nice. By the way, if you go to the Maven website, you can order these and you can custom design these so that if you don't like orange, you can change that to another color. You can anodize red, blue, green, the whole range of colors. You can even set different colors for different accent parts of your particular scope. And if you don't like the gray, you have other colors choices, as well as I think 6 different camo patterns. So yeah, you can really bling this thing out. But you know, in terms of its performance and features, you've got a socket for a tripod adapter, so you can. This is really a true sporting scope, and it also has built-in eye cups that telescope out and index. And as I was mentioning, the control surfaces, you've got a right diopter, turns very smoothly, and your focus knob also super smooth, just feels great. And it does come with rear lens covers as well, and if you run your neck strap through the eyes on this and through the tubes, these become retained lens covers. So yeah, really all the features that I was looking for in a performance sporting binocular, but in a more compact size. So I could just bring it with me or just put it into a range bag and I'm ready to go. So I think we're ready to go and test this out. Before we get started with the test, I'd just like to take a quick break here to talk about this episode's sponsor, Aura. For the cost of just a VPN, I'm getting a whole suite of security services, including $1 million in identity theft insurance, fraud alerts, spam blockers, and they're even removing me from those damn data broker listings. Use my link, aura.com/moondog, and you can try them free. And if you use that link, you're helping to support this channel. You know, identity fraud is a real thing, and with AI, it's all too easy to spoof your identity. That's why you should try out Aura. All right, let's get back to the tests. We're looking at the peak of Mount Davidson, approximately 1,400 yards away, through the Maven B3s. And looking through both of these tubes, it is quite breathtaking. And the clarity, sharpness, contrast, and brightness of the image through these they're 8 power binoculars, but the image is so clear of the top of the hill there. And I'm not seeing really any notable chromatic aberration even in the shadows of the tree trunks as they meet the sky there. Usually you'll catch a little bit of purple fringe, but I'm not seeing that. And it's clear enough that I can easily make out the trail marker sign at the top of the hill there, poking up above the green bushes. That is an 8-foot tall pole with a 3-ish steel sign atop it. And that's a good proxy for an IPSC target at this distance. And the field of view is quite generous. Yes, you did hear hawks interrupting my commentary of the view of the hill through these binoculars. There are like 4 red-tailed hawks flying above my head right now. Well, enough bird watching. Let's take these binos out to the range and take a look at some reference targets. We're looking through the Maven B3 at our reference target's downrange at 100 yards. And what I'm seeing, looking through the binoculars with my naked eye, is a very clean, sharp, vibrant, and very color accurate image at 100 yards. Interestingly, when we're looking through it through the camera, we're getting a much wider field of view than we would looking through both binocular eyepieces with our naked eye. And I'm able to make out in the resolution chart on the bottom right detail of horizontal and vertical lines down to element 6 in group -2 very easily, and really almost into group -1 with my naked eye, though it's hard to make that out with a camera. I'm going to have to sort of simulate that by doubling our zoom by 100% to 2. So this is a little bit more of what I'm seeing with my naked eye through the binoculars. I'd like to thank Maven for sending out the B3 for me to test, and this is a beautiful, compact pair of binoculars, yet still very powerful, bright, and clear. What's great, of course, is that it is so compact, and yet it's an 8-power set of optics here. But this is perfect if you are backpacking, where every ounce counts, and also the space as well. So if you're trekking up a mountain range, this is the pair of scopes you want to get. Also, if you are traveling and if you're trying to economize space on a multi-country trip, this is a great pair of binoculars to bring with you, or a pair of binoculars to just toss into your range bag if you're into firearms and shooting as a backup spotting scope, because you may have forgotten to pack your spotting scope and bring it to the range, so you have this in your range bag. That's never happened to me. But yeah, this provides enough magnification and detail, certainly at 8 power, that it far exceeds in detail and your field of view than your typical 8 power LPVO or even some 3 to 9 power scopes. So this is a great backup spotting scope. Certainly if you remember to pack a tripod adapter, just plug into the socket and like a small tabletop or mini tripod, and just plop it down on your ammo can, and Bob's your uncle, you have a good backup spotting scope. So if you're interested in picking up a B3, I have affiliate product links in my full written review at moondogindustries.com. Use the links in that article and you're helping us support this channel, and you can find a link to that article in this video's description. And of course, you can always help this channel by simply hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. They don't charge you anything to hit that subscribe button and notification bell, so I appreciate you taking the time to do that and taking the time to watch this review. Moondog, out. Hey, I'd like to know what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment or chat with me on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, MeWe, Instagram, or Locals. And if you want to see all of my videos, go to moondogindustries.com.